Hello and welcome to this month's sales tip, the sales tip for October 2013. My name is Tim Royds and I'm director of Highclear, a company that provides sales consultancy and sales training services in the UK and internationally, but focus purely on the B2B sector. Okay, the focus of this month's tip is prospecting, and in particular where you can go for the names of new prospect organisations. Now I'm going to put on one side for a moment use of LinkedIn and referrals, and maybe we'll come back to those on a future occasion, on a future monthly sales tip. Having done that, I'm going to provide you with 3 suggestions, and then my top 3 suggestions of places where you can go to find names of new prospects. In third place, industry magazines and websites. So these are websites, magazines of industry representative bodies. Now clearly you're going to be stumbling across all sorts of potentially new names of prospects there, but you're also going to gain an insight into the business and what's happening there via articles and news snippets, and that can give you the hook that you need for that first critical telephone call that you make when you want to win an appointment with the decider or key influencer. Second place, group companies. Have a look at who you're dealing with at the moment. They could be part of a larger group. There might be a holding company in place, and the business might be just one of several within that group, or there could be another sister company. Now it can be really simple to get introduced to the other parts of that larger business, and of course if that prospect organisation knows that one of their sister companies is already conducting business with you, that actually and successfully, I would hasten to add, that actually reduces the risk of purchase. And we know that reducing the risk of purchase increases propensity to buy. Okay, the number one, my one that I've got in first place, and it's probably the simplest of all. Do you know your current database? I bet there's lapsed customers on there. Customers your company hasn't dealt with for 2-3 years, maybe even longer than that. Why not contact them? You know, the buyer may well have changed. Their circumstances may well have changed. There may be a new strategy in place that you can help with far better than you could 2 or 3 years ago. It could be that the marketplace has changed, and of course that could be related to strategy. It could be that their current supplier has let them down during that intervening 2-3 year or more period. You don't know unless you call. Ironically, it's the simplest of all, but I always find that's probably the richest place of all for names of new prospects. So 3 places where you can go for new names, having put aside, as I say, LinkedIn and use of referrals. Number 1, industry websites and magazines. Number 2, group companies. Number 3, lapsed customers on your own database. Look forward to seeing you next month.